Hello and welcome. We are doing something different in this episode. Not sure what we're going to call it yet, but basically we are going to what I've done is I've set up a map for mudding, and it's public. It's on multiplayer, and I've kind of dropped down. It's the Baldeykino SC map, which I've got a version that basically has the mud feature for mudding, and this server set up for mudding basically, and I've dropped that on the server. I've kind of got a version working. I was having a whole bunch of problems with uploads and so on, but essentially the details to get all the mods to get on the server will be in the show description, and you have to use the version of the map that's on the server. If you want to come on here, basically we have a mudding map and we have a whole bunch of equipment, and we are looking at the Land Rover collection. We have a bunch of Land Rovers on here. We've got a Dakar Land Rover in the background there. We've got a camo Land Rover. We've got an old 109 Land Rover. We've got two Land Rover 90 Defenders in slightly different configs. One's just a roll cage config, one's in a Dakar config. And the difference you can tell because the Dakar config has a little spade on the bonnet, just here, and the non-Dakar version does not have the spade. We have this Mercedes, I cannot remember what it's called, but that's on here. Some of the mods I'll probably put into the description as well, but all of the mods, download them from the server. Is the best place to get them. We've got a bunch of dune buggies. We've got a couple of monster truck type deals. These are big mudding trucks. So we've got those two guys. We have over here, we have some Jeeps. Couple of 1972 Wild Woolies Jeeps type thing, and then a Jeep Wrangler 75th edition or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Then over here we have the ATVs. So we have 4 ATVs, 2-tracked, 2-wheeled, and we've got a little trailer as well. And we've also got a couple of tow bar mods down here, just in case you get stuck. There are some tow bars, so we can literally sort of tow people out of the crap. Hopefully it will work. And anyway, so let's take a vehicle out and have a look around the map. So this is the Baldeykino map. The map has the mud mod built in. I'm using a version that does work on multiplayer, and the mud mod does work. So there are a couple of versions of this map that the mud mod do not work on, which is why I say download it from the server and it will work. Okay, so we have the map. Here we are. We have a Land Rover. I can't remember if I've ever actually reviewed this map. Yeah, so what we're going to take a Land Rover out and actually go through a bit of bad. There are loads of pressure washers on the site, just in case you get dirty and you want to clean the Land Rover or whatever. There is a mod that I'm going to add to the server, which is the water brake mod. So effectively it doesn't break if you go into water. It's a fun map. It's not a realistic farming map, so there are no farming vehicles on the server. I haven't installed any mods like that, and I've sold all the tractors and everything. There's no equipment for basically farming on the map in terms of what I've bought. What I will predominantly be doing is basically purchasing vehicles that would be good for mudding. So here we are with one of the locations on the map where you can drive through that beautiful mud and get stuck. That is a really deep hole, by the way, and the Land Rover's been stuck a couple of times and now I've had to reset it when I've been testing things out. So here we are driving through all that beautiful mud. There are some trees you can't go through, but also there's some that you can. Obviously we've got driving everywhere. We have mud on tyres mod, we have the ground response mod turned on, we've got we ain't got crop destruction because we don't care about the crops in this map. We're not about realism here. This is about having some fun and basically flying through the air with the greatest of ease, going through the mud. So there's some more mud here. You can get really stuck in this. This is actually bigger than the vehicle, this hole. If you don't hit it right, just we have, we are completely stuck. So you kind of have to, you do have to reset. So the server's multiplayer, it's been set up, and this is the thing. So I've actually set the server up. And just kind of show you some of the settings so you can see how things are done. You know, plant withering's off. We've got fast dirt, so you get dirty really quickly. After all, we are mudding. Basically, helpers, all that kind of shit's turned off. Sorry if I swear. Reset vehicles is turned on though, so that basically you can reset the vehicles when you screw up, like just like that. So I have done that. So it's kind of set up that way. I'm going to jump over here. So we've got various vehicles set up for mudding. Want to make have a bit of fun. It is set up as a fun map for people to play around on. Just have a bit of fun and get some dirt on. So I haven't really done a huge amount of travelling around this map. This is a map that a lot of people do use for mudding videos. I've seen quite a lot of videos with people using this, you know, driving around getting dirty. So you know, it is kind of set up for that. We've got lots of bits of mud and booms through stuff. As you can see, we're kind of just driving like a madman all over the place. So you know, it is there for us to basically just have a bit of fun and drive around and get stuck in things. And you can see here we're going through and through. Again, we're stuck, we're bottomed out. Yeah, this is basically what this map's about. It's about getting stuck and getting pulled out and stuff like that. So, you know, it is literally a bit of fun. You know, land drivers don't normally get stuck this easily. I don't know why. Yeah, we're bottomed out on the map. I think feels like we've bottomed out somewhere. Let's just go and grab another vehicle. Actually, no, let's reset this one. So we're up here. There's mud all over this map, basically. It is literally a map for mudding, pretty much. That is how this map has been kind of set up. So you know, we are wanting to get stuff dirty. And actually, let's take out another vehicle. Let's take out the Mercedes. Let's see how this one fares. So there's different vehicles. We're trying them out. The Land Rover, you see me driving the Land Rover on a few videos. I kind of do play it a lot. But you know, we've got a variety of vehicles here, which I've kind of gone around, had a look for vehicles that you know, people have used in mudding maps and all that kind of stuff. Just want to sort of have them, test them out, drive them through dirt, essentially. You know, get them dirty. I mean, that's got dirty real quickly. That was a beautiful shade of red, and that's now completely covered. And it's a 6x6, and I just made mincemeat of that, driving through that mud. there we have it. You know, so this is the mud map, and just, you know, driving this through the fields. Got some water here, and it is essentially, it's the mudding map. It is the quintessential mudding map. This is one of the main reasons people play this map. It is for the fun of driving through the mud. Go for it again. Boom, straight through those holes. Get in that vehicle, right in there, stuck in there, something bad. So yeah, we have a bunch of different vehicles set up here. Ooh, I think, where are we? You know, definitely sort of flying through things. Don't know if there's any mud in the fields. I really don't know. I might actually put the crop destruction mod on, just so we can see, you know, like the mess that people make in the fields. But it's kind of just a bit of fun. There's this map. You know, it's kind of just there for people to drive around, have a bit of fun. You know, have the odd break, as it were. And we're back at the farmyard here, and we will park this sucker up. Well, it says I managed to somehow turn and mess that one up. Park this, and yeah, so in this little episode, what we're just going to do is show you a few of the vehicles. So we've got, you know, we're taking out a Land Rover. Let's take out one of these buggies. The buggy's a bit of a weird one. I can't remember where I found this. I think it's the Rambo. Which one is this? So the buggy is, I think. No, the Rambo 145 is not the one for the buggy. The buggy is something else then. This is the VW buggy. It's the one we're looking at. I can't remember where I found this, but it's one of those kind of like out there mods. Let's just see what we can find this direction. Well, we're not really in this for the sensible driving. We're going to get this muddy. Wow, there's a nice bit of mud there. Let's see what we've got elsewhere. And I spy maybe some mud over here. Got a bit of mud. Yeah. Boom, straight through that. Can't actually get stuck in the trees. What the? That one looks like almost like a slurry pit. Okay, so let's just drive this. What have we got here? This is, oh man, that's a T. Okay, where the hell's my guy's head? That was deep. The thing about this, the model on this dune buggy thing, is there is essentially no muck. It doesn't pick up dirt, so there's no kind of dirt layer, as it were, on the vehicle. I don't see any mud holes on this field. There's quite, so this is it's not a huge map, but it is, you know, kind of set up to have a lot of mud in it. Of course, we can jump over the water. Oh wow, we nearly flipped over then. And then we have a lake. Strange thing about this lake is you can drive through it and not drown. And through the air we go. Boom! That was an epic bit of air we had then. That was so much air. But yeah, this is the my little setup for a bit of mudding. and generally driving around like an absolute crazed idiot. That is actually quite annoying. It's a very flat looking hedge. It is a 2D hedge, and it's solid. So let's actually just reset this vehicle back to the farm. Well, back to the shop here, and I'm just gonna park this guy up. Whoops, completely wrong way. No need to wash this guy because this guy doesn't get dirty. And we'll get out of there. So let's pick another vehicle to have a look at. I've driven this guy, and it is a twitchy little vehicle. Now, there is one thing I want to just look at, and I was reading up on this. This does have something about the weight in the back. It has tension belts. So there's this weight here. Apparently it moves. I'm not sure how it moves, and I can't get up there to have a look at it, and I can't see a control to move it. It has all-wheel steering, so effectively you can steer front, crab steering, so that is basically like that. They look. Let's see if we can go a little bit sideways. And we have grab left, grab right, we have all wheel. So effectively it goes like that. So I'm not sure about this weight business. I think there is this essentially a weight thing. This guy, not tried this guy before. This is a big sucker. Let's take this guy out and actually let this guy. So there's something weird in the yard there that gets you stuck. Just drive around that for the moment. Just gotta remember this is huge. Drive around. It has a gooseneck trailer and the hitch on the back there. And the thing that puzzles me is how the hell do you get the gooseneck trailer all the way up there? So this guy is huge. It's not as twitchy as the other big-wheeled Muddin vehicle. The other one is really, really difficult to drive. This guy just, it's big, as you can see. It goes through the fence. Could actually have issues with this one. Let's see if we can go a long way round. So it's time to go through that fence. Well, I say we've got a ground response mod on, so it basically means you bounce all over the place. We can't go through that, so we have to go around. As we bounce all over the place. Oh, this guy is twitchy in a completely different respect. This is where we got the Land Rover stuck earlier. This guy has kind of just made short work of that. By basically just driving through it. It hasn't even got the body dirty, as it were. We can drive through stuff like this quite easily with this guy. He is a very kind of big vehicle. Let's see if we've got some mud elsewhere. Let's see, the wheels are actually kind of cool, the wheels, what the wheels do with the dirt. Because just there's that big puddle that we went in earlier. Oops, slide, stop. This was the big thing when we stuck the buggy. The buggy was literally, so this is just a thing, the buggy was covered almost. His head was literally just poking over it. This guy is literally just bobbing halfway through the tyres. So we've got a bunch of vehicles on here for mudding. all kinds of stuff. Whoa, let's flip this sucker. And landed on his feet, as it were, like a cat. And yeah, so we've kind of got, we've got this thing set up to have a bit of fun with a lot of kind of mud and all that kind of stuff. Now that, I think, is how we end the video. We end the video stuck up a... we actually we kind of flipped ourselves into a position of, I would say, that is insane. Whoops, I'm stuck up a telegraph pole. With that, basically this is my mudding map set up. We've set it up using the Baldeykino SC map. It's a slightly tweaked version so it can actually be uploaded to a multiplayer server with the mud turned on, and it works. We've got a bunch of vehicles on here for driving around and getting silly with mud. After all, this is a mudding map. That's what everyone uses this map for. No one farms on this map, as far as I can tell. When I kind of set this up, the actual server, basically, I did a search to see if anyone else had these maps, and there was no other multiplayer versions of this map out there. So I'm pretty sure that actually this, no one uses this for farming. They just use this map for driving around and getting dirty. So that's what I've done. I've set this up to drive around and get dirty. It's a public open server. You can't really do much on it other than drive around and get dirty. That's what I've done. Lots of vehicles. If you want to play this map and you want to have a bit of fun and you want a specific vehicle, let me know in the comments and I will get that on the server. To download and get on the server, I will post in the description a URL which will have the public mods download page on the server, so you can grab the mods from the server. You just download them directly from the server, drop them into a directory on your machine, onto your mods directory, or if you're using FS Mod Manager, you can use FS Mod Manager to download them for you, and have a separate directory for your access to the server. I might do some live streaming on this and try and get a few people on there with me, but essentially, yeah, it's out there to have some fun, drive around, get dirty. So with that, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of me driving around in the mud, or doing any of the other things that I do in Farming Sim and other stuff, please subscribe to the channel. With that, thank you from the top of the telegraph pole, and goodbye.